Interesting, the different careers these people have had and the different impacts that has on the way they play politics. And I don't think I'm the first person to make this observation. Boris Johnson was a journalist, and I think there was real storytelling in the way he approached politics, and he was very good at that. Donald Trump was a reality TV star, and I think for him it was all about character in a way. He created this character of Donald Trump. I don't mean consciously, but certainly in a very instinctive sense. And Scott Morrison, marketing guy, it was all about images. There was no real sense by the end of exactly who Scott Morrison was. It was just a series of images. Scott Morrison washing hair, Scott Morrison on a bike, Scott Morrison in a truck. But each of those absolutely goes to this idea of performance. And I think what you've had over the last 50 years in different ways is a shift of politics further and further away from reality and more and more towards performance. Now, what I think is interesting and very slightly encouraging is the sense in the last 2 or 3 years of a slight shift back towards more boring politicians. Like or hate their politics, Joe Biden, not a particularly flashy guy. Anthony Albanese, not a particularly flashy guy. Certainly doesn't talk in slick sound bites. Sometimes you wish he would. It might reflect a little bit of a desire among people to move back towards a time when the gap between politicians and reality was not so large.